extreme dieting. What if one of the biggest mistakes people make about blood sugar is believing it only matters if you have diabetes? The truth is, your blood sugar affects every single one of us. It influences your energy, your concentration, your hunger, your mood, even how tired you feel in the afternoon. When blood sugar rises and falls too quickly, your body has to work much harder to keep everything balanced. You may notice sudden energy crashes, stronger cravings for sugary foods, or difficulty staying focused throughout the day. Many people respond by trying extreme diets. They cut out entire food groups, avoid every carbohydrate, or follow restrictive eating plans that are almost impossible to maintain. But here's the surprising part. Your body doesn't usually need extreme solutions. It responds remarkably well to small, consistent habits repeated every day. The goal isn't to eliminate carbohydrates. The goal is helping your body process them more efficiently. Let's begin by understanding what's actually happening inside your body. Blood sugar is your body's main source of fuel. Every time you eat carbohydrates, whether it's fruit, rice, bread, potatoes, or oats, your digestive system breaks them down into glucose. Glucose is often called blood sugar. Your bloodstream carries this glucose to your cells, where it's used as fuel for your muscles, brain, and other organs. Without glucose, your body couldn't function. So blood sugar itself isn't the problem. The challenge comes when blood sugar rises very quickly and then drops just as fast. Imagine driving a car by repeatedly flooring the accelerator and then slamming on the brakes. The ride becomes uncomfortable. Your energy works much the same way. Sharp rises are often followed by sharp crashes. Those crashes may leave you feeling tired, hungry, and reaching for another sugary snack. Over time, repeating this cycle again and again places extra demands on your body's ability to regulate blood sugar. Insulin is working behind the scenes. Every time your blood sugar rises, your pancreas releases a hormone called insulin. Think of insulin as a key. It unlocks your cells so glucose can move from the bloodstream into the places where it's needed. When everything is working normally, this system is remarkably efficient. Your blood sugar rises after eating. Insulin helps move glucose into your cells. Your blood sugar gradually returns to normal. The entire process happens automatically. You rarely notice it. Problems usually don't begin after one meal. They develop through patterns repeated over many years. That's why your everyday habits matter so much. Start with a balanced breakfast. Many people begin the day with foods that digest extremely quickly. Sugary cereals, pastries, sweetened coffee drinks, or nothing at all until lunchtime. These choices often cause blood sugar to fluctuate more dramatically. Now imagine a different breakfast. Eggs, Greek yogurt, oats, nuts, fresh fruit, whole grain toast. These foods provide a combination of protein, healthy fats, fiber, and slower digesting carbohydrates. Instead of delivering a sudden flood of glucose into the bloodstream, they provide a steadier release of energy. The result? Many people stay full longer, feel more focused, and experience fewer mid-morning cravings. The goal isn't perfection, it's stability. Fiber is one of nature's best blood sugar helpers. If there were one nutrient that deserves far more attention, it would probably be fiber. Unlike many carbohydrates, fiber isn't fully digested by your body. Instead, it slows the digestion of other foods, helping glucose enter the bloodstream more gradually. Think of pouring water into a bucket. Pour it all at once. The bucket overflows. Pour it slowly. Everything stays under control. Fiber works in a surprisingly similar way. Foods naturally rich in fiber include vegetables, beans, lentils, whole grains, berries, apples, pears, seeds, and nuts. Not only do these foods help support steadier blood sugar levels, but they also feed the beneficial bacteria living inside your gut. It's another reminder that one healthy habit often benefits multiple systems at once. Cinnamon has been studied for decades. One spice that frequently appears in blood sugar research is cinnamon. For centuries, cinnamon has been used in traditional cooking and herbal medicine. Today, researchers continue studying whether certain compounds in cinnamon may help support normal insulin function in some individuals. The results have been encouraging, although they remain mixed, and scientists agree that cinnamon should never replace prescribed medications. Still, adding cinnamon to oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or tea is an easy way to add flavor without extra sugar. And because it pairs naturally with many healthy foods, it becomes an effortless addition to an overall balanced diet. Sometimes improving health doesn't require adding expensive supplements. Sometimes it's as simple as using the spices already sitting in your kitchen. Movement changes everything. One of the fastest natural ways to support healthy blood sugar isn't found in your kitchen. It's found in your muscles. Every time your muscles contract during physical activity, they use glucose for energy. That means movement helps remove glucose from the bloodstream naturally. The best part? You don't need an intense workout. Even a short walk after meals can make a meaningful difference. Imagine finishing dinner. Instead of immediately sitting on the couch for the rest of the evening, you spend 15 or 20 minutes walking around your neighborhood. Your muscles begin using some of the glucose from your meal. Your digestion continues. Your body keeps moving. Simple habits like this have become one of the most consistently recommended lifestyle strategies for supporting healthy blood sugar. And unlike complicated diets, almost anyone can begin with a short walk today. Protein helps slow the journey. Another helpful strategy involves combining carbohydrates with protein. Imagine eating a plain slice of white bread by itself. Now imagine eating whole grain toast alongside eggs or Greek yogurt. The second meal digests more gradually because protein helps slow the movement of food through your digestive system. That often leads to steadier energy and longer-lasting fullness. This doesn't mean every meal needs to be perfectly balanced, but aiming to include some protein with most meals is one simple habit that supports both appetite control and healthy blood sugar regulation. The beauty of this approach is that it doesn't require giving up foods you enjoy. It simply encourages building meals that work with your body instead of against it. Small changes beat extreme diets. One of the biggest reasons extreme diets fail is because they ask people to change everything overnight. No bread, no fruit, no rice, no potatoes. For a few days, that might feel manageable. But weeks later, most people return to their old habits because the plan was never realistic in the first place. Your body doesn't reward short bursts of perfection, it rewards consistency. Imagine making just one small improvement every week. This week, replace sugary breakfast cereal with oatmeal and berries. Next week, start taking a 15-minute walk after dinner. The following week, swap sugary drinks for water or unsweetened tea. A month later, you've created 4 healthy habits without feeling like you've completely changed your life. That's how lasting health is built. Not through restriction, through repetition. Sleep plays a bigger role than most people realize. When people think about blood sugar, they usually focus on food. But sleep is just as important. During sleep, Your body regulates hormones that influence hunger, metabolism, and insulin sensitivity. Even one poor night's sleep can temporarily make it harder for your body to manage blood sugar efficiently. Have you ever noticed craving sugary foods after a bad night's sleep? That's not simply a lack of willpower. Researchers believe sleep deprivation influences hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which help regulate hunger and fullness. The result? You often feel hungrier while feeling less satisfied after eating. That's why improving sleep may indirectly improve your food choices the following day. Going to bed 30 minutes earlier may sometimes benefit your metabolism more than following another restrictive diet. Imagine you're running late for work. Your heart starts racing. Your breathing becomes faster. Your body prepares to deal with what it believes is a challenge. This response is controlled by stress hormones such as cortisol. In short bursts, this response is completely normal. But when stress becomes constant, cortisol may influence how your body manages blood sugar. Many people also eat differently when they're stressed. Some lose their appetite. Others crave sugary or highly processed foods. This creates another cycle that's difficult to break. That's why managing stress isn't just about protecting your mental health. It also supports your physical health. Simple habits like walking outside, practicing deep breathing, spending time with loved ones, reading, praying, meditating, or simply taking 10 quiet minutes each day may all help reduce everyday stress. Small moments of calm often create surprisingly large benefits over time. Hydration matters more than you think. Water is involved in almost every process inside your body. Yet many people spend the day slightly dehydrated without realizing it. When you're properly hydrated, your body can carry nutrients more efficiently, regulate temperature, and support countless normal metabolic processes. Sometimes people mistake thirst for hunger. Instead of reaching for another snack, try drinking a glass of water first. You may discover your body wasn't asking for food at all. Staying hydrated won't magically balance blood sugar, but it's another simple habit that supports the systems already working to keep your body healthy. There isn't one perfect food. People often ask, what's the best food for blood sugar? The honest answer is, there isn't one. No single food determines your health. Your body responds to patterns. A bowl of oats doesn't cancel out weeks of poor eating, just as one slice of cake doesn't ruin a healthy lifestyle. What matters most is what you do consistently. Eating more vegetables, choosing whole grains more often than refined ones, including healthy fats, adding protein to meals, staying active, sleeping well, managing stress. Each habit may seem small by itself. Together, they create a lifestyle that supports healthy blood sugar regulation naturally. That's why nutrition experts spend less time talking about superfoods and far more time talking about dietary patterns. Your body notices what happens most of the time, not once in a while. Build habits you can actually keep. Perhaps the biggest lesson isn't really about blood sugar. It's about sustainability. The healthiest lifestyle isn't the strictest one. It's the one you can still follow a year from now. Choose foods you genuinely enjoy. Find physical activities you actually look forward to. Create routines that fit your life instead of fighting it. Because healthy habits only work when they become part of everyday living. And that's exactly how your body was designed to thrive. A resource you might find helpful. If today's video showed you how powerful simple lifestyle habits can be, there's a book I think you'll really enjoy. It explores natural remedies, healing herbs, traditional foods, and practical wellness strategies that have helped support healthy digestion, balanced blood sugar, better energy, and overall health for generations. Instead of promising quick fixes, it focuses on realistic habits you can actually maintain. If you'd like to continue learning about natural wellness, you'll find the book linked in the description below. Outro. If there's one thing to remember from this video, let it be this. Balancing your blood sugar doesn't require extreme diets or eliminating every carbohydrate from your plate. More often than not, it comes down to simple, consistent habits. Eat more fiber, include protein with your meals, stay active, sleep well, manage stress, drink enough water, and let those small choices work together over time. Your body doesn't expect perfection. It responds to consistency. One balanced meal becomes one balanced day. One balanced day becomes one healthier week. And enough healthier weeks can completely transform your long-term health. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more science-backed content that helps you understand how your body really works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.